Jimmy Haslam, the owner of the Cleveland Browns, betting on Shedeur Sanders in 2026. Which got the NFL playoff starts tomorrow, divisional play. Which team will advance to make their march and steps to play in the Super Bowl? We getting ready to talk about it right here on Sports Talk with B. Watts. Do me a favor. You got to do me a solid. Hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel. Share this video. Hype this video. Join the membership. Join the membership. Anything that you do will be highly appreciated. Let's get this show started. Let's go. Let's go.
Sanders was a lot better than I thought he would be. I'll be honest with you. He showed up. I've had enough of Stefanski.
It's a sad situation. He can only do so much. Shedeur ain't on defense. He can't stop Pollard and that other dude. Get that boy some help.
Hopefully Shedeur can turn things around here in the next few weeks and just give us some positive energy coming up.
The Cleveland Browns owner, Jimmy Haslam, is betting on Shedeur Sanders in 2026. Why you say that, B. Watts? Listen, when you look at an NFL owner, they are billionaires. They love money. They love the status that they own a team. And when you look at a NFL football team, any team that you know, they are not known by the owner. They are not known by the head coach. A NFL team is known by the starting quarterback. He got to have that star power. And when you look on the Cleveland Browns team, ain't but one quarterback got that star power. Google search told us that in 2025, Shedeur Sanders was the most Googled sport person in 2025. I'm just keeping it real. That's why Shedeur owner Jimmy Haslam banking on him, betting on him. He know he's the deal. He know what Shedeur bring to the table. That's Dion's son. What? I know y'all. And I said, B. Watt, he said in the press conference that it wasn't his choice to choose Shedeur Sanders. He said they didn't have no chance of that happening, drafting Shedeur Sanders. I get that part. I understand what he's saying. But if he had came out and said, yeah, that was my pick, it would have underlined the power and the decision making of his right-hand man, Andrew Berry, the GM. Man, Jimmy Haslam didn't get rich by being stupid now. He being stupid. He knew if he had came out and said that was my pick, he would have been known as a meddling owner. Man, Mary Kay and Tony Grossi would have ate him up if he had came out and said that. And then when free agents come around, hey, I don't want to go coach there. I don't want to go play there because the owner going to mess around and make a decision. Because you don't hear nothing about no other owner on a football team than Jerry Jones. That's it. You don't hear nothing about them, another owner, right? They worrying about their money. And which owner do you think wouldn't want Shedeur on a football team? He's the most Googled person in sports. It's Shedeur Sanders. Because that money, baby, that money. Coach Prime got a video and a song out saying it must be the money. So if it must be the money to Coach Prime, you don't think it's money to the owner, Jimmy Haslam? I tell you what, let's revisit that conversation, that press conference of Jimmy Haslam talking about his football team and Shedeur Sanders at that. Let's go.
If you'd have told me, let's say we picked him on Saturday, right? Friday night driving home, y'all are going to pick Shedeur, I would say that's not happening. But we had a conversation early that morning, and then we had a conversation later that day. I think we had the right people involved in the conversation. At the end of the day, that's Andrew Berry's call. Andrew made the call to pick Shedeur. Just like who's going to start or what play we're going to call is Kevin's call. But that's Andrew's call. He made the call.
What's going on? Honored to see you.
How you feeling? We're glad to have you. Are we taking care of you? You need anything? Let's play 10, 12 play well today, right? All right. Good to see you, man. Hey, guys. Jimmy. Good to see you all. Yeah.
That's Jimmy Haslam, the owner of the Cleveland Browns, talking about Shedeur Sanders and greeting Coach Prime on his visit out there at the Cleveland Browns football game. Jimmy Haslam is betting on Shedeur Sanders. He's betting on Shedeur Sanders because of that big-time project that he got going on. That's Brook Park. Brook Park supposedly open 2029. 3 years from now, which person or quarterback who you want to be the face of your franchise going into 2029? Shedeur Sanders, because Jimmy Haslam knows Shedeur got a raw deal during this past season. Yeah, he didn't get the proper coaching and the proper training. He know Shedeur was set up for failure up under the past head coach, Kevin Stefanski. He fired him. So guess what? He finna find him another head coach, a new head coach, to get his golden goose, his cash cow, ready for next year, coming up this year in 2026. And that's Shedeur Sanders. You see, Jimmy Haslam knows Shedeur was having going into next season that he did not have this season, right? Now, a head coach who believes in him this season. He will have a head coach who believes in him this season. He will have a head coach who wants to see him shine as the leader of the team. Jimmy Haslam knows that Shedeur will have a top draft picks at O-line and wide receivers, 2 healthy starting tight ends, a fully healthy offensive line, a fully healthy running back, new offensive coordinator who is actually competent. I'm just trying to tell you, family, he know that, and he finna do everything he can to get Shedeur ready to go in 2026. Freedom to operate in the red zone. You ain't got to worry about coming off the field this year. You don't drove the team down 80 yards, and then we got to take you off the field just to run a wildcat. Shedeur ain't got to go through that this year, y'all. At number 9, a number 1 target who does not lead the league in drops. He better get you a wide receiver, Shedeur. All right? 6 months of one-on-one coaching and developing with starters reps in the offseason. Shedeur Sanders was 3-4 as a starter in the NFL without any of these things that I'm talking about. Just imagine if Shedeur get those things this offseason. What you think gonna happen? Is he gonna look like the past year, or is he gonna look like somebody that I can take to that brand new stadium in 2029? Only thing I'm trying to tell y'all, Shedeur Sanders, owner of the Cleveland Browns, Jimmy Haslam is betting on him. He's betting on him. That cash cow, that moolah, baby. That's what them owners think about. That's what they want. They want to stay in the green instead of being in the red. Who got a bigger fan base than Shedeur Sanders in the National Football League? He's worldwide. He's worldwide. And Jimmy Haslam is banking on and betting on Shedeur Sanders. Well, we got some football games coming up this weekend. The NFL began to start their divisional playoff series. They got a game tomorrow between the Buffalo Bills and the Denver Broncos. You know me. I'm going with the best player in the National Football League, and that's Josh Allen. Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills will beat the Denver Broncos on tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time to advance to the divisional round to see can they go to the Super Bowl. They will beat the Denver Broncos. Josh Allen is the best quarterback, the best player in the NFL for the last 5 years. Bank on him. Don't have no superstars, don't have no offensive line, don't have no wide receivers. Got one good running back this year, and that's it. And everything else is on the shoulders of Josh Allen. superstar. A superstar. A superstar. Josh, you can bank that. You tell me who you got. Who you think gonna win this game? I'm telling you, Josh Allen gonna win this game. The next game tomorrow, right? They come on at 8 p.m. on Fox. The San Francisco 49ers against the Seattle Seahawks. Now, I was gonna go with the Seattle Seahawks because it's at home and they got the home crowd, y'all. But they starting quarterback is injured and he ain't even taking first team reps, according to the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Did they press conference today. So I got to go with the San Francisco 49ers to see Brock Purdy go out there and do the dugger on him. Brock Purdy go out there and do the dugger on him. You hear me? Yeah, I'm telling you now. But check this out. You let me know who you got in this game. I got the San Francisco 49ers. That's who I'm going with. I believe they're going to win this game. Well, we got a game coming up Sunday, right? Between the Texans and the New England Patriots. I got to go with the Texans. They got the #1 defense. I hate to say that, and I hope JR ain't watching this. But the Texans got the best defense. Their defense better than the Cleveland Browns. Boy, y'all know that hurt me to say that. But when I saw them this past weekend, they get after that quarterback. And they going to roll into New England and upset. I don't even think it'll be a little upset because the Patriots records are better than the Texans. Texans going to win this game. Let me know who you got down in the comment section. Well, the last game on Sunday will be the Los Angeles Rams against the Chicago Bears. Well, this is going to be another good game. It's 4 good games this weekend. I got to go with, I know it's going to be in Chicago. It's going to be cold, probably snowing. I got to go with the Rams. I got to go with them Sunshine Boys. Sean McVay. I got to go with his offense. His quarterback is playing at an MVP level. I got to go to him. Now, Caleb Williams ain't no slouch now. Ben Johnson have done a good job this year with the Chicago Bears, but I believe if it comes to an end this Sunday, I got Sean McVay and the Los Angeles Rams winning that game. Let me know down in the comment section who you got. All right. Hey, that's the end of my show. I want to thank y'all for tuning in right now. Hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and join the membership. Anything you do will highly be appreciated. All right. Once again, you're watching Sports Talk with B. Watts. Got a live show tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Come on back tonight and help me get through a 45-minute show on tonight. Will you do that? Come and be my guest. All right. Until then, peace.